In the ancient city of Jericho, the sun beat down on the bustling streets, casting long shadows across the market stalls. Merchants hawked their wares, children played in the dusty alleyways, and the low hum of daily life filled the air. Amidst the crowd, one man stood apart, not by his stature, but by his reputation. This was Zacchaeus, the chief tax collector, a man whose wealth was matched only by the disdain of his neighbors. He sat at his table, the clinking of coins a familiar sound as he counted his day's earnings. All around him, faces hardened with contempt. To the people of Jericho, he was not just a tax collector for the occupying Roman forces. He was a traitor, a symbol of oppression and greed. His riches were a constant, bitter reminder of their own poverty, and they made no secret of their loathing. Suddenly, a ripple of excitement spread through the crowd like a wildfire. A name was whispered from person to person, growing louder with each repetition. Jesus! Jesus is coming. The atmosphere shifted from mundane commerce to electric anticipation. People abandoned their tasks, craning their necks to catch a glimpse of the renowned teacher from Nazareth, who was said to perform miracles and speak with divine authority. A great throng of people surged forward, following Jesus as he made his way through the city gates. The air was thick with hope and curiosity as everyone, from the poorest beggar to the most respected elder, pressed in to see this man who spoke of a new kingdom. Lost in the swelling crowd was Zacchaeus. His short stature, which had never been an asset, was now a significant obstacle. He stood on his tiptoes, peering between shoulders and overheads, but the wall of people was too dense. He could hear the excitement, feel the energy, but he could not see the man at the center of it all. Yet a deep, unshakable desire burned within him. He had to see Jesus. This was not mere curiosity. It was a desperate longing, a pull he could not explain. With a look of sheer determination, an idea sparked in his mind, and he began to push his way through the unyielding crowd, a man on a mission. Ignoring the disapproving glares and muttered insults, Zacchaeus broke free from the throng and ran ahead of the procession. His eyes scanned the roadside until they landed on a large, sturdy sycamore fig tree with low-hanging branches. Without a second thought, he hoisted himself up, climbing with an agility that belied his wealthy, comfortable lifestyle. Perched among the leaves, he finally had a clear, unobstructed view. From his vantage point, he watched as Jesus drew nearer, his heart pounding in his chest. He was just an observer, hidden in the branches, content to witness the moment from a safe distance, unseen and unnoticed. But as the procession passed directly below, the impossible happened. Jesus stopped. He looked up, his gaze cutting through the leaves and landing directly on the hidden tax collector. The world seemed to fall silent as he called out, his voice clear and personal. "Zacchaeus, come down immediately. I must stay at your house today." A collective gasp rippled through the crowd, followed by low, angry murmurs. "He has gone to be the guest of a sinner," they grumbled, their shock and disapproval palpable. Jesus, the holy man, was choosing to associate with the most despised man in Jericho. Overcome with a joy he had never known, Zacchaeus scrambled down the tree as fast as he could. He didn't hesitate, nor did he question the command. He stood before Jesus, his face radiant, and in that transformative moment, the weight of his old life seemed to fall away. Without any prompting, he made a bold declaration, his voice ringing with conviction for all to hear. "Look, Lord, here and now I give half of my possessions to the poor, and if I have cheated anybody out of anything, I will pay back 4 times the amount." It was a radical act of repentance, a public vow to make restitution far beyond what the law required. Jesus looked upon the transformed man and then addressed the still murmuring crowd. "Today's salvation has come to this house," he announced, "because this man too is a son of Abraham." His words were a powerful affirmation of Zacchaeus' restored place within the community and before God. He then revealed the very heart of his purpose, a mission that extended to every person lost in the shadows. For the Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost. In that moment, a notorious sinner was publicly embraced. A lost son was found, and the true nature of God's grace was made stunningly clear. The encounter between Jesus and Zacchaeus became an enduring symbol of redemption, a powerful reminder that no one is beyond the reach of a love that actively seeks and joyfully saves.